Hey guys, what's going on? So today I'm gonna do a walkie-talkie video. I'm in the beautiful state of Indiana, and we just had the second snow of the year, you know. And I want to talk about the Pharaoh nephews. So the Pharaoh had two nephews, Zuma and Azura. He summoned his nephews one day, and he proposed a challenge, right? Gospel Church here. He proposed a challenge to for each of the nephews to build a pyramid in Pharaoh's honor, and the nephew that would please Pharaoh the most would inherit his wealth, his power, and all that good stuff. So Azura, which was the older brother, he left the chamber and he started working right away. So he cleared the land that was assigned to him, and he built the first 3 levels of the pyramid super fast. So in the first 6 months, Azura already had 6 levels of the pyramid, let's say, and the town folk would gather around Azura to see the progress, right? And that was all good stuff. So he thought about paying a visit to his brother, you know. So yeah, let's see what my brother is up to. So he visits Zuma and Zuma's site, and the surprising thing is that there was nothing on it. Well, that's weird. So he went to Zuma's house, and he found Zuma in the basement, working on some kind of a contraption. Like he has like strings and poles and sticks, and then Azura asked, "Brother, what's wrong with you? You know, the Pharaoh gave us a direct order. We're supposed to be building a pyramid." And then Zuma said, "Well, what are you talking about? Of course I'm building a pyramid. Can't you see?" And Zuma was confused. I was like, "Look, I don't know what's wrong with you. You know, you probably have a death wish or something, and I don't want anything to do with this, okay? You're crazy." So he left his brother's house and he went back to this pyramid. Now, as Azura built more and more layers, he started to notice that each layer was exponentially harder to build. So, you know, it took like 6 months to build the first 6 layers. Now it's taking 6 months to build 1 layer. And while Azura was not building at night, he was consulting with physical trainers and to build the muscles to move rocks faster. So he was pretty much exhausted at this point. And then one bright day, he heard a shout kind of in the distance, and he goes to see what's happening. And then he found out he saw this large machine, you know, like a I don't know, super tall machine. And the crowd folk, the town folk was all around Zuma. So he went to Zuma's building site, and he saw Zuma operating this large machine. And the machine was lifting rocks like nothing, you know. He grabbed a rock, and he was able to put out layers of the pyramid in a matter of days instead of months, you know. So everyone was impressed with Zuma, etc. And Zuma ended up building his pyramid in a short amount of time. So Zuma won the contest, right? That's the bottom line here. Azura, unfortunately, as he went to the second to last level of his pyramid, he had a heart attack and died. Oh my god, such a sad story for Azura. But the allegory here, guys, is the one. So to me, this story talks about building, working on something directly, with our efforts, with our hands and with our muscles and with our brains, versus working on something outside of ourselves, like a machine, and the machine will do the job for us, right? It's I take that story for entrepreneurship as a motivational story. So, I'm a software developer, and I've been working in large corporations, in financing and banks for pretty much all of my professional life. So that's like 13 years. And all of my colleagues, and including myself, we strive to get more certifications, to know more of the recent technologies, keep current with the technologies, and we're constantly working longer hours to make more money, and the cycle never ends, right? So that for me is the way of Azura, as opposed to someone who, instead of doing the work itself, doing the active work, he's building a system, and the system would take him to his goal, to his destination. So that will be kind of an entrepreneur. So someone who builds an e-commerce sites for several years, whatever it is. Could be a dropshipping business, or a blog, or a software as a service. So you spend a lot of time without seeing any results, zero results. Is this thing recording? Yeah. Until it finally starts showing, right? So yeah, that story came from the Millionaire Fast Lane book by MJ DeMarco, which is probably my favorite book of all time. I read multiple times, cover to cover. I can't say that much about many books. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Cheers.